just got a 10k PB. Welcome back to another car talk video. I am driving to my running location today, which is going to be on the beach. So it's around 15-20 minutes, depends on the traffic. It says 15 minutes on my ways currently. It's 5 a.m. I got up around 4:30, adjusting to waking up this early. It's been a little bit of a struggle. Like, some days I'm so good at it. Like, let's say 3 days ago I was up at 3:40. Like, I woke up before my alarm, I was ready to go, and let me just stop that alarm. I was ready to go and everything, and then the past couple of days before that, or no, the past couple of days after that, I've been really struggling to get up and not been waking up till 6. So, like, for example, yesterday I woke up and it was 6 o'clock. Mind you, forgot to set my alarm, so it was completely my fault there. But it's just crazy how the body works sometimes, and it was just like, yeah, you need a rest. But yesterday, busy day, had I think 10 calls, 10 one-to-one client calls, and then I did around 10 check-ins as well. So going in today, I've got 6 check-ins, which is absolutely amazing, and then like another 10 calls, maybe more. So I currently coaching 53 people. I think overall I probably had 25 check-ins. There's always, like, let's say 5 or 6 that won't check in for whatever reason. For example, so someone that I've been talking to daily hasn't checked in. They're on holiday. they messaged me saying, do you want me to check in? They've been on holiday for 5 days. I just said there is no point, because realistically I've not got any data to go over for the last 5 days because you're on holiday, and then you don't come back till this Friday and we have a call on Sunday. Is there any point? No. So you get occasions like that, which is totally fine with me, and it just makes the weekends go, the check-in days, a little bit quicker if not everyone checks in. Then we have people on a different package, which I don't coach many because I don't actually normally coach this package, but I've got a few, so it's just not their check-in week. And that other package is, instead of like weekly check-ins, it's check-ins every 2 weeks. So such less touch points and stuff like that. So if you're someone that's thinking about coaching, I would always start with like the one-to-one. Sorry, you almost fell. I would always start with the one-to-one and then drop down if I was to do it, or if like my coach did a package like that. My coaching is completely different to what I need though, in terms of what my coach delivers. Running on a Monday is slightly different. I was meant to do it yesterday, so I only did 3 runs last week, but because of how busy Sunday was and my slight late get up, I was like, I do not have any time in the evening, because it's actually quite nice temperature in the evening to run now. I was just like, right, I'm gonna have to do 5 runs on the following week, which is this week now. So we've got a run today, we've got a run tomorrow, then a break, then a run on Thursday, Friday, then a break, then a run on Saturday. That's the schedule, which I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to get to the location called Kite Beach, and then I'll probably talk to you a little bit before the run. 5:26. It's so cool that this captures the flashing of that. I have never seen the beach so dead before. It just means I'm here early and no one else is running yet, which is totally fine with me because I've got an hour and a bit of running. And also, I need a number 2, which I think there's public toilets, which I might have to go into, depending on how we go. So we have an hour and 16 of running, which is 30-minute warm-up, which is just at like a 6:16 to 7:09 pace. Oh, there's a few more runners coming here. Then we got repeat 3 times, 8 minutes at 5:37 to 6:11, into a 4 minutes at 6:16 to a 6:53, and then there's a 10-minute cool down. The actual sets are 12 minutes. We got 3 lots of them. 30-minute warm up and then a 10-minute cool down. Should be around 12k. It's looking like this week is gonna probably be 48k week of actual running. Run complete. Now, I'm gonna say, if you live in a warm climate, the best thing that you can do, stick electrolytes in the freezer. I left it in all day. Then I thought, oh, I've left my electrolytes in. Like, this was last night. I was meant to take them out. So, take them out the night before. It was this morning, had bits of ice in it. Now it's fully melted and absolutely beautifully cold. Okay, I hope that ain't blowing too aggressive. But, run complete. We did it in, I believe it was a 5:58. Let me get the stats up for you. Training peaks. Just make sure it's synced up. So, it was 1 hour 16 minutes long. We did 12.81 kilometers at a 5:58 kilometer pace. The planned was 11:16, but it was 11.93 kilometers, so we've done almost a k extra, and an average pace of 6:22. So running much quicker than he's currently thinking I can run at, which is really, really good, and I'm happy with that. We hit a third time 10k PB, which was 58 minutes. Now I will say I had to have a small pause to do my lace up, and then another one was just because I was a little bit confused at the direction to go. So part of, like, I am running along the beach, but there's like a couple of directions. There's one going here, one going here, and I was like, oh my god, which one do I do? So I quickly stopped, paused my watch, had a look, and then we just went the route that it was the correct route as well. So now I've done this once. I have run this loads of times, but a lot of them were before I went back to the UK, and then I ran it once but with my friend, and we came like this way and finished where I started, which this is always going to be my start point now. So I just need to see what it is for the parking as well around here, if it's like there's paid or if it's free for a certain time, because I think some of them are like free before 8. So yeah, run went really good. Tomorrow is going to be just a chilled 40-minute run. I feel like things are starting to click. I have a call with my coach tomorrow as well, which I'm looking forward to, but things are starting to click a lot more. I did have like a couple of bad runs since getting back, but I think that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You're always going to have bad runs, and you'll always have like good weeks. So while the good weeks are here, just like embrace them. When the bad weeks come, embrace them. You know, there's always a positive on the other side as well. Help Freya out for a little bit, then we'll go for a swim, and then I think I'm swimming today. Let me just double check. It might be on Tuesday, because I have shuffled. Oh yeah, my swim is on Tuesday, tomorrow, so I am not swimming today. I normally swim on a Monday. I just shuffled things around, I remember, because this was like an hour and 16 run. Tomorrow's a 40-minute run, so I was like, right, it works better there. So yeah, gonna get back. I'm desperate for number 2. Just gonna go check out parking, and I'll catch you for tomorrow's run, and I will get some content on that because I didn't really record anything on this. Wow, it is so bright in here, but in a slightly different position at a slightly different time. You know the normal time of the runs. It's a 7:10 one, and I'm gonna say it, I just wanted an extra lion today, but also Freya has some friends over today, so I just thought there's a way to get out of the house and just not have to be social. So we have today, just gonna pull up the Training Peaks app. Firstly, had a call with my coach. He thinks everything's going okay. He went to me, what do I think my 10k is going to be on the 16th? I said I would like a 50-minute. He thinks from data 52 to 53, which, you know, we're close at thinking. And then we spoke about half marathon. I was saying I think 2 hours was the goal. Now I'm thinking we could be on track for an hour, 1 hour 50, which would be great. So let's kind of just talk about today's run. We have 40-minute aerobic. Then there's a tempo run, there's an aerobic run as well, and he told me he doesn't want me to do the long run on Sunday, just because of the amount of volume it's going to be, and he doesn't want me to do it yet because he doesn't feel my body will be ready, just to kind of prevent a little bit of risk of injury. So we'll just kind of gauge and see how that goes. Really, I'm just whatever he says I'll do, so I'm fine with that. But run today, I don't think it's an injury. I gonna say it's probably a little bit more of a niggle, but I also don't think it's like, I asked him about it as well. So the right side of my quad, one of the actual quadriceps is a little bit tight, or like hurts a little bit. So he's putting it down to maybe my hip flexor on my right is super tight, or what my friends have said, they think my cadence is a little bit too low. So I'm running at like a 160 cadence. They said try and run at 170. Now I did speak to him about this as well. he did mention like whatever you feel comfortable with, keep up with that. So 160 up, it feels comfortable. He did say like the more cadence you have, the less weight or less like stuff on your joints and stuff like that. So if we just pull up Strava, and I have been finding this when I'm running faster, I find that my body, like my quads don't hurt as much. So if I just look at the last run, the one that I did on Monday, and we just take a little bit of information in terms of the cadence. Here we go. When I'm running slower, it feels like I can feel tight in my calves. When I was running at like the 166 and around there, it doesn't feel like I'm as tight or they hurt as much. So it could be a mixture of both. I thought it was just down to a little bit of overtraining or like new volume and stuff like that, because I've had it before. So I know it goes very quickly. It's just annoying when doing like gym workouts and stuff like that, that it also impacts them. We do have the FTP test tomorrow as well, and I'm also going furniture shopping tomorrow. So exciting day, because I absolutely hate shopping. I'm gonna get changed. It's 7:15 and it is, let's tell you the weather, 29 degrees. So in the mornings it's now 24 degrees. At night it is like 29, but I do think, you know, the sun's not there, it's not like that kind of heat, it's just like there's like a warm hold. Humidity is like 62%, not too bad. So I have spent a good amount of day fueling. Just got some electrolytes here as well. For breakfast, 8 IHOP pancakes, which was just like a one-off thing. Freya and I was feeling like we wanted a little bit of a treat for breakfast, and I just couldn't be asked to make anything. And then I've had like just chicken, rice and hummus. The reason why, and then I've just had a gel as well to add some extra carbs in before this run. It is only a 40-minute easy, but it has been a great day for fueling. So I'm gonna put this down, and I'll pick you up back during the run. So just to kind of pick this up, you can hear and see the difference in how busy it is at night in my area. Now, this isn't even the main bit of Dubai. This is JBC. We're just 20 minutes from the marina, 25 from downtown, which is where the Burj is. It's out the way, but it is so busy. And I think basically what happens is, this is the main place where people stay, because it's miles cheaper than the front bit, and then they just have to travel in 20 minutes. Apart from when it's rush hour time, it's more like 40 minutes. So I completely get it, because for the price we paid on our new house, 155,000 dirhams. Let me just get past the sirens. The 155,000 dirhams, we are getting 3 bedrooms, 2 floors, because it's a house, a maid's room and a garden. Whereas in the marina, it is the same price for a studio flat. So that is your bathroom and your living room and your bedroom and your kitchen, all in the same area for the same price. Now, I know a lot of people are paying for it just for the location, sure, but for myself and Freya, we would rather have a big apartment or a bigger place to live and have to travel to the marina. It doesn't lose its value, we don't have to work there, so there's lots of benefits. So, move day is in 4 days. Good morning. Happy Friday. Let's get running. So, today it is 5:28. I won't lie, I've sat here for around 20 minutes and I got deep into doing some work and I don't know why. And I literally just saw someone come back from a run, like over there, and I was like, God damn, I need to just put the phone down. I've got an hour's run to do. Let's just get it done. So, today's run is 4 times 1 miles, and it's basically a tempo run, which is where we do a 1 mile warm up with 4 lots of 1 mile at 5:52 to 6:16 pace, and then a 3-minute jog afterwards, and you kind of repeating that 4 times, which I've never done a mile run before, as in like run a mile, run this distance. What is a mile in kilometers? I work in kilometers, so 1 mile in 1.6. Okay, so we're running 1.6k at 5:52 pace. If I can hold that 1 mile, it does say 5:50 pace. I think it says 5:50 pace. If I can hold that for 5:30 for the mile, I'll be happy. It's a busy day, it's a busy week, lots going on. So on Wednesday, we went shopping, and the shopping we went for wasn't clothes and stuff like that. It was furniture shopping. Oh, the joys. So we've gone and kitted out our new place. Some of it's delivered tomorrow and we move in tomorrow, which is amazing, and then other things are dropped off on the 6th, which is a Thursday, so that's 6 days time. So what we have going tomorrow, what we have going on tomorrow I should say, is 9 AM I get the keys to the new place. Then I'm gonna fill this car up with stuff, move that all over. We've ordered things like air fryer, kettle stuff, which has been delivered to our current place, which we're going to move over with. We've got a decent amount of space in here, so we can fill this up, drive over. Then I've got to loiter there all day basically, because we have, at some point in the afternoon, we have our DU, or do, which is internet, being fitted. Then we also have our cooker, washing machine, dishwasher and fridge being dropped off, which the fridge, might I just say, is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's one of them like French door ones. So we have that dropped off, and then Freya is also today going shopping for plates, knife and forks, glasses, all that stuff. So she's doing that today. We're gonna have basically it fully set up. Then there's a few days where I probably won't really go to the place, to be honest. Then Thursday, beds, sofa, media wall, table, chairs, all gets dropped off, delivered. And then it's basically a fully functional place, and we'll probably just then have to move over clothes and stuff, which we'll probably do on that trip going on the Thursday, like over. And then what else would I have to move? My desk. We've got some Rome stuff, like his bed to move over. Desk I'll probably take over on the Thursday, as long as everything's ready, and then probably stay over Thursday night, and that'll be it. Then with our place in JVC, like our current place apartment, we just need to sort of deep clean, and so I've got a cleaner coming. No, I don't have a cleaner coming on Saturday. No, it's Friday. It says on here Saturday, so it's a day off. Cleaner coming today to just do like a general clean, as I forgot to cancel that one. And then, which is fine because we're still going to be living in it for a week. And then probably next Friday, we'll just get a massive deep cleaning and get that sorted. And then basically all I've got to do is touch up paint a couple of like marks on the wall and give the place back. Saying something, our landlord doesn't have a visa for the Emirates, the UAE, so he hasn't got a bank. Now we put down a 12,500 dirham deposit, which is around 2.5 grand. He hasn't got a bank to send me that money, so I have to wait for his sister to come over on the 23rd. It sounds so sleazy or dodgy, but the reason why I trust him is because he offered to pay me in crypto. It wasn't a crypto that I have, it was some random one, so I said no. But he offered to pay me in crypto, which made me think like, okay, I kind of believe you. But his sister's got to come over with cash to give me it, and I've got to have 12,500 dirhams just in cash. And I don't want that, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? So that's how this week's playing out. So we've got the run today, got a gym. I've also got to swim some point this week because I missed it on Monday. But again, speaking to my coach, he says that if I need to just miss certain things while it's like this busy time, pick and choose. Like obviously get all 4 runs done, but it's like if I have to miss the swim, miss the swim. If I have to miss a cycle, miss a cycle. It's just the current state of my busy weeks. Once we're fully moved in, I don't actually have to anything coming up apart from a friend's coming over for a few days, but that's because he's out here for work, so it's kind of like we're making the most of it. He's staying for a couple of extra days at my place, which, you know, 3 days is nothing. It's basically 2 days and 3 nights because he's staying, I think it was Thursday night, Friday night. So, it's 3 nights, and then 4-ish days because he goes home on the Sunday, but in the morning. So 5 nights, 4 days. Which is nothing in the grand scheme of things, especially with like
10k
how time
in
flies
54
by.
minutes.
So
And 7 seconds.
let's get this run done. Got a little bit of a warm up to do. Got an hour of running. I'm excited. Obviously, it might be a little bit quicker depending on like how quick I do it. But I need to get this warm up done.
Doing something
Got
like
also
that.
a gel for the run. Just
It's
because
a little bit gutting.
an hour
Now,
and it's
Kat
a little bit intense. So I thought
is
30 minutes in.
drenched.
We'll pop this.
I was running
and
around
maybe 20 minutes in, we'll pop this,
4:20.
and then it just helps fuel the back end of the workout. Anyway,
4:20.
so
5-ish
I'll,
pace at some
see you
point.
on the run.
So we'll read out the stats from my Strava. We got a half-mile PB, a 1k PB, a 1 mile PB, a 2 mile PB, a 5k PB, and a 10k PB. So let's kind of I'll go through the Strava info, and then we can talk about the Training Peaks info because it'll be looking at it a little bit different. So first K was a 6:10, second K 5:53. I'll just start reading the numbers. 5:18, 6:05, 5:26, 5:42, 4:55, 5:25, 4:44, 4:27. Fucking yes! I love when my pace gets better and better, and I'm putting it down to the first 3 to 4k of any run. I absolutely hate. It is so crap. Then when them legs are warm, I start to cook a little bit, and I'm so happy with that run. So Training Peaks now, let's just kind of pull that up and let's kind of just go through the run information. So it was supposed to be an hour long run, but distance was 9.79. I did 10.01. So yes, I didn't run 7 minutes of it, but I ran further, so I think the distance is probably better. So duration 54 minutes and 6 seconds, 10.1k. or 10.01k, 5:25 minute kilometer. Again, got all the PBs. I was running out of 193 beat per minute for 5 seconds, which is quite crazy. Average heart rate 163, which is really good, I think, in terms of like it was just a tempo run. And then let's do this bit here. Okay, so we can do the miles first. Oh, it doesn't show it in. I can't do the miles because it's not really showing it. Let me just see if I've like gone on it slightly wrong. Yeah, it doesn't show the miles how I wanted it to, so I can't really dive into that too much. But super happy with that. Now we're gonna get home. I need to be so productive again because I'm trying to cram 2 days together, just because of the move tomorrow. So get home, probably take Rome off Freya's hands for a little bit, just because she struggled to sleep last night. 1 AM she was up, 4 AM and 6 AM. Not much I can do still. We're still like solely just fully breastfeeding, so I just want to do my bit during the day to allow her to have some sleep. So we'll get back. I might show you a little bit of an insight into my day, just because like this is a busy day, and I do understand like doing one of these runs and a tempo run I'll say it again, one of these runs like a tempo interval and stuff, and then the other run being an easy run. There's not much context or like extra stuff, so I'll just kind of like show you a little bit of how my days go as well. So I'm gonna get back and then we'll shower, I'll have a smoothie, and then we'll get on with the day as well.